warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable, the judges, and all of my friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I will tell the story entitled Isra and Mi'raj. The night hung on the Makkah sky, the dark over corner and covered the earth, quiet and silence. In the corner of Makkah, who was in the house, Muhammad was surprised when Jibril came to him suddenly. Jibril said, "Please do tawaf 7 times. You were commanded by Allah to the journey to the sky from Al-Aqsa Mosque." Then Muhammad hurriedly went to Al-Haram and did tawaf for 7 rounds. When he had just completed for the 7 rounds, suddenly there was an animal called Burak who will be riding Muhammad during his journey. And in an instant, both arrived at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Muhammad surprised when there the prophet from Adam to Isa who had been waiting. After that, Jibril ordered Muhammad to be an imam for prayers. After finished praying, Muhammad given 3 different bowls by Jibril, each cup containing of water, wine, and milk. At the same time, Muhammad had voice. If you took a cup of water, of course you and your people will sing. If you took a cup of wine, you and your people will sing it. If you just a cup of milk, you are given guidance and your people are given guide. Muhammad followed the advice of the voice, but he didn't know where the cup of containing milk. Thanks to help of Allah, Muhammad took a cup of milk and drank it. After that, Muhammad and Jibril continued their journey at the 7th heaven. They reached the limit of the sky of world. Then they asked permission to enter. Someone asked them, "Who is there?" "I am Jibril." The heaven door opened. There he met with Adam. After that, Muhammad was taken to the 2nd heaven, where he met with Yahya ibn Zakaria and Isa son of Maryam. At the 3rd heaven, Muhammad met Yusuf. At the 4th heaven, Muhammad met Idris. At the 5th heaven, Muhammad met Harun. After that, Muhammad was taken to the 6th heaven and met Musa. But when Muhammad about to leave, Musa cried. "Why were you crying?" asked Muhammad curiously. "I was crying because of the youth sent a messenger after me. His people more likely to go into heaven than my people," Musa said. After that, Muhammad raised to the 7th heaven and met Ibrahim. At the time of Muhammad met with the prophets, he said salam. They replied his salam, welcomed him, and accepted his apostleship. Then Muhammad arrived in Sidratul Muntaha, but Jibril stopped. "Why did you stop, Jibril?" asked the prophet wondered. "Didn't we have a position at been set? Here is my limit. If I cross it, surely I will burn," said Jibril. Muhammad eventually crossed the border towards Sidratul Muntaha alone. After that, Muhammad raised towards Baitul Maqmur. Muhammad then raised again to Allah Jalla Jalaluhu Al-Jabur. In the face of Allah, Muhammad ordered to be a prayers. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala required 50 times per prayers to Muhammad and his followers. Then he went back down. He met Musa. "How much time required prayers to you?" Musa asked. 50 times, answered Muhammad. "Really? Your people will then be able to pray 50 times. Come back to Allah and ask to Allah to spare to your people," Musa suggests. Muhammad repeatedly met Musa and Allah, until finally said to be a 5 times prayers. However, Musa still asked Muhammad to plead to Allah. Muhammad said, I was ashamed to Allah, and anyway, I had the pleasure and accept his command. Muhammad has completed his journey. That same evening, he returned home. At daybreak, he visited by Abu Jahl. Muhammad was immediately what had happened. But Abu Jahl still unconvinced. Muhammad ordered Abu Jahl to gather the inhabitants of Mecca to listen to his experience. Among them, the great men of Quraysh Mushrik. Muhammad coherently told. While they listened, suddenly Abu Jahl spoke. Muhammad, we did a journey to Baitul Maqdis for 1 month and back in a month, while you claim to have to go there. Then went up to the 7th heaven, a Sidratul Muntaha, and back in just 1 night? It didn't make sense, said Abu Jahl. The inhabitants want Muhammad to describe Al-Maqdis detail, and they surprised when Muhammad described it exactly. But they want another evidence. And Muhammad said, Good, I smell the caravan will arrive tomorrow. The light off on you. In front of the caravan, there is a camel with the 2 white dots in forehead and broken legs. When morning came, the caravan was dating. The camel with the 2 white dots in forehead and broken legs was in the front of the group. Quraysh didn't deny at the truth of words of Muhammad. However, they remained broken and accept him using a magic. That's all. Well, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.